Today is a very important day. I am going to find out whether this gentleman is British or not. My name is Mel Rogers. I am British. What is your name?
My name's William Eggerton.
William. Very British name. British. So, okay, he's British. This is a hard question.
Okay.
Which city did the Beatles come from?
Liverpool.
See, I know. There you go. That's the easy one. What are you doing in Belarus?
I guess a sort of travel blogger.
Mm-hmm.
I travel around the countries, like former Soviet countries, and sort of film content and everything like that.
When were you last in England?
I was there in January. I went home for Christmas and then left after the New
You
Year.
didn't get a good present?
What did I get? I got actually. Do you know what? I got a really thick winter coat because my parents are really scared that obviously, like, usually these countries are stereotyped to be quite cold, so they want me like a proper thick like winter coat.
And you've got good weather to wear it in today.
Yeah,
at 32
exactly,
degrees.
yeah. I left it in Minsk. I didn't bring it with me. There's no point.
You left it in Minsk. It'll be gone by the time we get back.
No, I left it at a friend's. I left it at a mate's house.
Even worse. Even worse. It's a good currency. A coat. Do you want a coat? Yeah, a 30 bin.
It's green as well. It's green.
40 bin. And how long do you think you're going to be away for?
I'd probably go back for Christmas.
So you
Away for the year.
spend 11 and a half months away from your parents,
Yeah.
come back for Christmas and expect a present.
Sounds bad when you put it like that. No. I mean, I love my parents. It's just they understand what I do.
Yeah. Do you enjoy it?
I love it.
What gives you the greatest pleasure of travelling and blogging?
It's just like seeing the comments, seeing that I sort of make people happy, and also it brings me joy as well. Just exploring new places, sort of like connecting with like different cultures and all that.
So what is the biggest culture shock?
Do you know what? If I had a quid every time I got asked that question, I'd probably be a millionaire by now.
I won't scrub that. I'm not asking that question.
No, but it's so hard to actually put into words. I'm sure you get asked quite a lot as well.
No.
No?
Yeah.
But it's so like, what do you actually say? Like, usually I'd say the fact that, you know, people don't smile as much on the street, don't sort of say like, "Are you right? How you doing?" And then you sort of have to like properly get to know a person before they start sort of opening up, I guess, in Belarus, for example.
Yeah. I noticed that myself. It took me 3 months before I spoke to my wife.
Yeah. Oh my god.
So what's the best part about Belarus?
Like city, like which city is the best?
Go on then.
I mean, I sort of live in Minsk at the minute, so I'd probably say Minsk. That's probably where I have like my friends are, where I have the most memories and all that. So I would probably say Minsk. I don't want to offend anyone, but yeah, Minsk I'd say. So far.
Well, you're now in Mogilov, so obviously that will change.
Yes, definitely.
So which other cities have you been to?
In Belarus?
Yeah.
Gomel, Brest, Grodno. That's it so far.
Okay, that's more than me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long have you been living here for?
I've been here for 12 years. Next month.
Oh my god, okay.
Yeah, if I'd have committed a murder, I'd have been out by now.
How often do you go back?
I've been back to Britain once.
In
the 12 years, yeah.
Oh my god.
And you know the strange situation, I was staying with some friends and we were there for about 10 days. And eventually I said, I want to go home.
Yeah.
And at that point, I realised that in my mind, home was not the town that I was living in, which was my home. My home was in my mind, it was here in Belarus. Which part of Britain do you think I come from?
You definitely got a Welsh accent. I can sort of hear a Welsh tang to it.
Of course.
Yeah.
We are the superior race
in
the United
Kingdom.
Yeah. Whereabouts?
Maybe South Wales. Swansea area.
No, I was born in a town called Barry, which now is quite famous because of a television programme.
Yeah, Rennie Stacey.
Yeah. Do you find the Welsh accent interesting or
I love
offensive?
it. I think it's really nice. I think it's one of the best accents in the UK, the Welsh accent.
I read something last week, I think it was, the Welsh accent is considered the best accent in the United Kingdom, not by the Welsh, but by everybody in the United Kingdom. And the worst accent was apparently the accent from Birmingham.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand that, I think.
You can understand it?
Yeah. I finished uni in Birmingham, and yeah, I don't think it's one of the best. I don't think you can class it as one of the best accents.
I arrived in Birmingham by train, and the company I worked for sent somebody to collect me. And this guy said, "Where'd you come from?"
No.
And I said, "Where'd you come?" And then I realised, "Where'd you come from?" I said, "Okay, I come from Cardiff."
Yeah.
His next statement was, "Your day, dear." And I'm thinking, where have I landed? Have I got off at the wrong station?
Oh, my mum's from Birmingham.
I could see.
Where do you reckon I'm from? Which part of England?
I don't know. It's a very difficult one because it's not north of England, that's for sure.
Nah.
It's not Manchester or Newcastle or those type of areas. It's not Birmingham, it's south of there, I think. I think you're getting on to something like maybe Oxford and Hampshire, something like that.
Not far off, yeah. Not far off.
Yeah, I think.
I grew up near Cheltenham.
Cheltenham?
Near Cheltenham.
When was the last time you were in Cheltenham?
Oh God. When I last went back to the UK, I didn't go there, so probably about 2 years ago, I guess.
Too many debts there, you couldn't go back.
Yeah. Got too many enemies in
Cheltenham. Yeah, well, I could appreciate that. You have courage. You have courage. There's no doubt about that.
I just love it. I don't know. I love lime green. It's my favourite colour.
Yeah, I mean, is this your colour? Do you have sort of 7 different types?
I do. Honestly, I have 3. The exact same T-shirt. I have 3 pairs of.
Yeah.
These shorts as well. All my sort of underwear lime green.
Well, I don't need to know that.
Yeah, shoes. All these sort of accessories, my bags, everything, just lime green. I mean, what's the point in wearing colour you don't sort of like? That's what I always say.
Well, strangely enough, that's very nearly the colour of our company.
Yeah, I can sort of guess. It's already.
Yeah, you feel at home here.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I've got to ask you some really difficult questions now to prove that you're British.
Go for it.
Okay, this is a difficult one now. What is Waitrose?
Waitrose is a really expensive supermarket in the UK.
Really expensive?
Well, I think compared to the other ones, you could probably say it is. Compared to like Aldi or Tesco's, I think Waitrose is at the top, or like Waitrose and M&S are in sort of top tier, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Do you shop there?
No, no, I can't afford it.
Yeah, you can.
I can't afford Waitrose, especially now, cost of living and everything. My dad, whenever we do go to Waitrose, because there's one in Cheltenham, and it's always just like a once every sort of 2 months thing, or we go for a Christmas to get like good Christmas stuff.
That's your present.
That's it. That's the present. That's why I go home to get Waitrose turkey and stuff in.
Yeah. I think people were interested in Cockney rhyming slang.
Oh, Cockney rhyming slang.
Are you familiar with that?
I'm familiar. I wouldn't say I know.
I'll give you some easy ones. Apples and pears.
Stairs.
Yes, there you go. Brown bread.
Brown bread. Shed? Something. Does it rhyme with bread?
Yeah, of course it does too.
Shed.
I'll come back to that one.
Okay.
Trouble and strife. See, I'm catching you out now.
Oh God, I have no idea. Strife.
Trouble and strife.
Go.
Wife.
Okay.
Trouble and strife. How's the trouble? Oh, she's getting on my way.
All right, yeah.
Trouble and strife. Let's have a butcher's.
Sunday roast?
No. Butcher's hook, look.
Okay.
Okay.
I have no idea what this
You're trying to tell me you're British, and you're failing. You're failing.
I didn't grow up in London.
No. I'm not going to be putting up with this situation. Yeah, we come back to brown bread.
Dead?
Brown bread, dead.
Yeah? Oh, got it. Okay.
Brown bread, dead. Where are you going to after Belarus? Where's your next destination?
I'm probably going back to Moldova. Moldova or Kazakhstan, probably. One of those countries.
Have you been there before?
Yeah, many times.
Which do you like, Moldova or Kazakhstan?
Oh, I can't say that.
Why
I
not?
can't say that.
Why not?
I like them equally. I can't say.
What attracts you to Kazakhstan?
I really, the weather, one, the food's nice, the people are amazing, and I guess it sort of feels a bit familiar as well, because I've been there a few times, and it's nice. You sort of familiarity is nice when you know everything and you know how everything works.
Yeah, geographically,
nice.
you know.
Exactly, yeah.
Moldova, what's the attraction for Moldova?
Again, friends, I know it, and sort of something familiar.
So do you go to one place, or do you...
Usually, yeah, the capital I go to.
What's the capital of Moldova?
Chisinau, it's called.
Pardon?
Chisinau. Chisinau.
He's right. Chisinau.
I know. Of course I know. I want to know if he knows.
Okay.
No, I heard you speak in Russian. How did you pick up?
I started at uni when I was 18, and then 2 years later I moved to Moscow. Studied and worked there. And when you sort of live in a country and you speak in a language...
Oh, of course. I've been here 12 years, I can't speak any Russian.
No, but I mean, I really tried, and I guess efforts paid off.
Yeah. Do you feel comfortable speaking?
Yeah, definitely now. About 2 years ago it was difficult, but now it's right.
Do you know what my fee is? Do you know how much I charge for this?
For a lesson?
No, yeah, for this.
Oh, God.
No, because Anna is my agent.
Well, stop it, please.
You have to, British humour is not it sometimes gets me into trouble because you don't...
I can imagine, it's completely different.
So you have to be careful how you use this.
No, I understand, yeah.
This culture difference, especially because I think British people can be very sarcastic. It's part of our
DNA, I guess. Yeah, completely. I mean, when I'm with my friends back in the UK, it is just sort of like banter. Everyone's just sort of...
Yeah.
It's more... You're sort of picking at them. But it's sort of like friendly picking. You don't really mean it. It's more just...
So, look, I knew that when Will walked in, and I said, that's the biggest canary I've ever seen. I knew he was not going to get upset with that. But other people, this is my best suit. Exactly. So, knowing the culture and understanding the culture is part of learning the language. It's part of understanding the language. Now, we teach English, but in this part of the world, too much of it is about academic, when really neither do I, speak perfect English grammatically all the time. When you speak to friends and family, you don't speak perfect English. So why do people in this part of the world beat themselves up to try to be grammatically perfect?
Little detail, yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Are you afraid of making mistakes in Russian?
No, I wouldn't say so. I mean, the most important thing is if people understand you. Like, if you make a tiny little, I don't know, something at the ending of a word is not correct, I mean, you're still going to be understood, I think. You shouldn't beat yourself up about a tiny little mistake, which doesn't really change the meaning of a sentence, I guess.
It's the content of what you're saying which is more important. I had a meeting now with a guy from Minsk. His native language is Russian, and I speak to him every week for I don't know how many, couple of years, and he's not perfect, but we have a conversation and he understands me and I understand him. I think it's wrong to keep criticising people if they make a grammatical error when it's their second language anyway, and I should be tolerant of people speaking my language when it's their second language, rather than me saying, well, you don't say it like that, you say it like this.
No.
I think that destroys people's confidence. Well, I've thought long and hard about this. It's not an easy decision. And if you come up with decisions, you have to be sure that it's correct, because once you've said it, you can't get it back. There were times when I doubted, but he's British.
Thank you.